Recently, I stumbled on a video where some ijaw group or some ijaw youth, they were chanting Asanwana, Asanwana. I don't know what that means anyway. And saying that they have several kingdoms inside Bini kingdom, that they are aborigine to some part of Benin. This message is directly to those people that made that video. You were saying that, oh, you know your history, you are aborigine, your forefather this, your forefather that. I would want you people to show documents that make you owner of those areas you are claiming. Any proven document or gazette that make you aborigine to that part of Edo you are claiming. Then from there we can start to talk. And the Lord bless our amiable representative, Omosede Gbelejo. She has done the needful, and the statement is very clear. No part of Edo can be ceded to anybody. No part of Edo can be ceded to anybody, whether you like it or not, because evidence are there. This matter is not a today's issue. Your forefathers were defeated in court many years ago, and of course, not be now. So, for the fact that your forefathers have been defeated in court and that case has been decided long ago, you have nothing whatsoever to talk about. So, if you are mad, take your madness to where your people are. Ijaw are not aborigine. They own no place in Edo land. You are tenants, and tenants will permanently be mad people.
You all have heard what that Bini boy said. He said that Ijaw people are not indigenous in Edo State. That Ijaw people are tenants in Edo State. This is the true character of Ile Ibino people, now called Bini. Bini people said that they own the entire land in Edo State. As that Edo State did so, Bini people thought say, now them get all those lands. Say, no other tribe where they Edo State, they indigenous for that Edo State. The same thing that these Ijaw people are battling is what Igbanke people and other indigenous Igbo people in Edo State are battling in the hands of Bini people. The Bini boy said that Ijaw people should show a document that proves that Ijaw people are indigenous and owners of the land that they occupy in Edo State. Make Ijaw people, they show documents for land where their ancestors don't occupy for so many years ago. Ijaw people don't live on land, they live on water. Bini people don't live on water, they live on land. So, waiting concern Bini people for water area. The names of those Ijaw communities are Ijaw names, not Bini names. Those Ijaw communities, their language is Ijaw. The indigenous Ijaw people in Edo State are located in Ovia Northeast, Ovia Southwest, and Ikpoba Oka local government areas of Edo State. The proposed Toru Ibe State includes the indigenous Ijaw people in Ondo State, Edo State, and in Delta State. All of them live by the waters. As the indigenous Ijaw people in Delta State said that they want to join Toru Ibe State to be with their Ijaw brothers and have another Ijaw state. We, the indigenous Igbos in Delta State, known as Anioma people, we are not saying that Ijaw people are not indigenous in Delta State. We will never allow them to map out Delta State's land to form their Toru Ibe State. Urobo people are not complaining. Isoko people are not complaining. Why is it that Oba of Bini and in Bini people no one leave Ijaw people to join their Toru Ibe State? The Bini boy is saying that Ijaw people should bring documents to show that they own the land they occupy in Edo State. Did the ancestors of Ijaw people 500 years ago write any documents with the Oba of Bini concerning land ownership? Land where person ancestors don't occupy 500 years ago, 700 years ago, 800 years ago, make they bring documents, they show na say na them get the land. Bini people are just expansionists. You see all this thing where Fulani people they do today, they go, they kill people for their community. This is what Bini people are doing in the past. Oba Eware the first in Bini Kingdom invaded 201 communities. That is proof that Bini people are not different from Fulani people. This same thing that Ijaw people are suffering in the hands of Bini people now is what Igbanke people are suffering in Edo State. Igbanke people said that they want to join Anioma State. Bini people started sweating, saying that they own the land that Ijaw people and other indigenous Igbo people occupy in Edo State. They are telling Igbanke people to bring a document showing that they own the land that they occupy. The one said that Ijaw people have been defeated in court by Bini Kingdom many years ago. If you must go to court with Bini Kingdom, then that court case should be taken to federal level. If not, if una dey do am for all those courts wey dey Edo State, Bini Kingdom don win una be that. Because na them dey control all those lawyers and judges wey dey that Edo State. If you get issue with Bini Kingdom, demand for that case to be taken to Abuja. The House of Reps member representing Ovia Federal Constituency, in person of Omosede Winedion, said that the land that Ijaw people occupy in Edo State belongs to Bini Kingdom. What is the language of the Ijaw people in Edo State? Is Ijaw language. Their cultural tradition, Ijaw. Did any Oba of Bini in history give that land to Ijaw people for them to occupy? No. Are Ijaw people and Bini people related? No. Why are you Bini people claiming that you own the land belonging to Ijaw people? It's because in Bini culture and tradition, expanding into other people's territory is allowed. That is their cultural tradition. Invasion, conquer, expand. Imagine say that Ijaw people are not aborigines in Edo State. This same thing that Bini Kingdom is doing to Ijaw people, Ijaw people are also doing it to Igbo people in River State. For River State, Ijaw will just enter this Igbo community. They talk say, this Igbo community, they are Ijaw people, Oguta people, are Ijaw people, Eboma people, are Ijaw people, Ndoki people, are Ijaw people. Claiming that all those indigenous Igbos in River State are Ijaw people. So, as Bini Kingdom, they do Ijaw people this thing, I like them. So, the matter go reach everybody. As you they claim Igbo territory, make Bini Kingdom too, they claim your own territory. Nobody might go touch ground for this country. As Oba Bini te hold Ijaw people, so I like them. And Oba Bini hold this Ijaw people well so that they will have a rethink and know how it feels like to be claiming that you own the land of Igbo speaking communities in River State. It's good as every tribe for this country, they suffer from one problem and the other. Ijaw people, you people have seen how it looks like to claim the land and territory of another person. Because as soon as they drag Igbo lands and territories wey dey for River State, una no believe say one day e go reach una turn. Yoruba people in Ondo State don't want the indigenous Ijaw people in Ondo State to have this to Igbo State, because the crude oil that Ondo State enjoys today is coming from the land of the indigenous Ijaw people in Ondo State. So this story Igbo State na where Ijaw people they find. Yoruba people they fight down. The Yoruba people in Ondo State and other Yoruba states, as if all of them are Yoruba people, they no go want to make this crude oil wey dey for the land of Ijaw people wey dey Ondo State come out for their hand. And all of them they fight am. Bini Kingdom they fight Ijaw people not to get to Igbo State. Yoruba people they fight Ijaw people not to get that to Igbo State. And as we Anioma people, not they claim the land of those Ijaw people. As Urobo Isoko, not they claim the land of those Ijaw people where they for Delta State. Shows that we are not expansionists. We don't claim the land of other people. Ijaw people that are expansionists are crying that Yoruba people and Bini people are holding them, fighting them not to get their to read the states. Expansionist versus expansionists. This is for our Southeast brothers to see that our Igbo brothers indigenous in Edo State, are suffering under the hands of Bini Kingdom. Bini Kingdom, they marginalize the indigenous Igbo people in Edo State. This is the time for Igbo nation to rise up and unite for us to bring out the indigenous Igbo people in Edo State back to Anioma State through boundary adjustments. Now only boundary adjustment go save Igbanke people from the expansionist agenda of Oba of Bini and Bini people. If you know the battle that we fought with Bini Kingdom to secure Igbanke, una go know say Igbanke don too suffer for that place. The Oba of Bini suspended 4 kings in Igbanke community. He comot the kings for throne, to say make them comot for throne. Say him, Oba of Bini, wan choose king for Igbanke people. Igbanke is an Igbo speaking community in Edo State. Oh. Not the Oba of Bini put those Igbanke kings for throne. But because Igbanke people were found in Edo State politically, Oba of Bini come dey claim say na him get all those Edo territories. Say non-Bini speaking tribes wey dey there, na him get am. And we are telling him no, that the indigenous Igbo communities in Edo State belongs to Ndi Igbo. The land of those indigenous Igbo speaking people in Edo State, known as Ika people, is Igbo land and territory. And nobody, no power for Edo State could stop us from taking the indigenous Igbos in Edo State back to Anioma and through boundary adjustment. No power, nobody can stop it. All this almost say the Igbo, they cannot stop it. They will try, but they shall fail because that land does not belong to them. This is the reason why we are calling for Anioma State to be created and zone to the south, so that we Anioma people can coexist with our brothers. As Ika land dey now, Ika people are a minority. As their brothers, Igbanke people, they get issue for Edo State. No Ika association, no Ika organization, no Ika king or anybody from Ika where fit come out tell about Bini to leave their people where they Edo State. Ika na minority wey not get mouth for this country called Nigeria. Even for Delta State, Ika not get mouth. If una go fit keep quiet about Bini, they marginalize Igbanke people on our brother for Edo State. It shows that on our own minority status, e dey on our blood, e dey on our DNA. Una don become minority where we say you people cannot even speak up for your fellow Ika people that are suffering in Edo State. What a shame. Now shameful something it be. Even though we say Igbo nation in general stand with Igbanke people, where Igbanke people for day by now? As the Oba of Bini suspend Igbanke kings, ndị na-asobia socio-cultural organization, the Igbo unification movement and Igbo nation stood with Igbanke people, telling the Oba of Bini that enough is enough. Make him respect him boundaries, make him mind him boundaries. Anyhow where Bini Kingdom won't carry Igbanke matter go, Igbo nation go follow them to the length where they want them. If Bini Kingdom say they won't carry Igbanke go court, we in the National Socio-Cultural Organization, the Igbo Unification Movement, and the Igbo Nation in general, we go carry Bini Kingdom, go Abuja. Now Abuja, they go judge the matter. We not they do state something. Now federal matter, we they do things. Make Bini Kingdom tell us how they take get Igbanke land. May they tell us whether na them put Igbanke kings for throne. May they tell us the meaning of Igbanke. May they tell us whether Igbanke they speak Bini language. May they tell us them and who 9 do documents say Igbanke lands belong to Bini Kingdom. We the Igbo Unification Movement, we will never sit by and watch Bini Kingdom take the indigenous Igbo people in Edo State away from us. Imagine saying that you own the land of people that have occupied that land before you, Yoruba people now called Bini came from Ile-Ife. That land where Ijaw people did for water, they don't do that land before Bini people come from Ile-Ife. If those in Bini Kingdom get that land, why be say Bini people are not the ones occupying those lands that Ijaw people occupy today? Have you ever seen some people say that the land that Ijaw people occupy in Edo State belongs to some people? But once he come to Bini Kingdom own, they claim say na then get everywhere. Bini Kingdom don't claim say na then get the whole West Africa. Minority tribe will not pass 2 million people. Minority. They claim that they get the whole tribe. Now they get everybody. Igbanke is Bini kingdom. Anioma is Bini kingdom. Ika is Bini kingdom. Ukwan is Bini kingdom. Urobo is Bini kingdom. Ilefe is Bini kingdom. Yoruba is Bini kingdom. Lagos is Bini kingdom. Togo is Bini kingdom. Benin Republic is Bini kingdom. Claiming everywhere. Minority tribe, minority. This rubbish where this Bini boy they talk now, that is the same thing that other Bini people are saying. That is their character. That is their culture. That is their way of life. Expanding into other people's territories. Now that's in 9 kill Oba Ozolwa of Bini Kingdom. He went to Uromi to invade Esan land to take over all those territories. War break out. Esan people catch and cut his head. This is a historical fact. Ask Esan people, they will tell you the same thing. Oba Ahembuda of Bini Kingdom was killed by Yoruba people in Ondo State. Those Yoruba people are called the Mahin people. Oba Ahembuda go make invade them, make he conquer their land, make he take over those places. That was how he was killed. He was drowned in the waters. Have you ever heard that in Igbo history, when they invade other people, they take their land? Have you ever heard that Urobo people, they invade people to take their land? Have you ever heard that Isoko people are invading other people to take their land? Have you ever heard that Esan people are invading other people to take their land? Ijaw people in the past, they don't invade people to take their land, but now we can't see say Ijaw people they try expand enter Igbo territory. They claim say now them get Igbo speaking territories. The only thing that will save the indigenous Igbo people in Edo states is for Ndi Igbo to speak with one voice and support the creation of Anioma state and the southeast zoning. That is the only way forward to save our brothers in Edo states. Some of our Igbo people are saying, we want an state, we want other states. The biggest thing that Igbo nation will achieve today is Anioma state. Because Anioma state is a plus to Igbo nation. Make una not dey feel say, now that man from our kingdom, for Ikaland, they fight Anioma state. Not only that man. There are people from the north and the southwest that are fighting Anioma state not to join the southeast. He get one dangerous policy where they play now to make sure say Southeast choose Anem states and not Anioma states. So make una not feel say Anioma state, Anioma people they tell say no one just Southeast. All those things are excuses. Anioma state now fight where Igbo nation go fight to get this Anioma state. Make them mention say Anioma state join Southeast. Some of our Southeast brothers don't understand all these things. All these Northerners and Yoruba people, they get oil wells for this Anioma land. All these are oil wells where they open land. Now all these Northerners get them. So now why they don't want to make Anioma people join Southeast? They want to make sure that Igbo nation stays divided. They want to make sure that Igbo nation is disorganized. They want to make sure that we don't have one mind in Igbo land. And as we talk of Anioma state, somebody for Southeast Greater say we want Anem state. Not meaning that if we get to that Anem state, they not add one more state give Southeast. They just call one place to say na Southeast states. They call it C states. That thing is not C states. Create any states from Southeast now -1 on do. Because Igbo people, they outside the Southeast that are expected to join the Southeast. But because you not understand what thing they happen, say there is war against Anioma state, there is war against Igbo nation for Anioma people not to join the Southeast. The only thing that will save Igbanke people and other indigenous people in those states is for Igbo nation to support the creation of Anioma state and the Southeast zoning. Those that are saying that they want the indigenous Igbos in Kogi and Benue states to join the Southeast through other states should know that we can bring back the Igbos in Kogi and Benue to Enugu and Ebonyi state through boundary adjustment without the creation of other states. Maybe we not say we look for other states. Give up on Anioma states. We Anioma people, we are in full support of Anioma state to be created and zoned to the Southeast. We have made that statement so many times through press conference, through rally and protests. Our traditional rulers have been doing press conferences telling the world that they want Anioma state to be created as zone to the Southeast. So if you are from the Southeast and you are saying, Anioma people don't say they don't want just Southeast, you are just using it as an excuse. This is the time for Ndi Igbo to speak with one voice that what they want is Anioma state. And put an end to all these things that Oba Bini is doing, claiming that he owns the land of the indigenous Igbos in those states, saying that those Igbos are migrants. Land where those Igbo people where those states don't occupy before Oba Bini and his fellow Bini people that are Yoruba people invade from Ile-Ife. This thing where Ijaw people they face now waiting Igbanke people and other indigenous Igbos in those states they face. Igbo nation support the creation of Anioma state and the Southeast zoning. That is the only thing that will save Igbanke people and other indigenous Igbo people in Edo State. Anioma State must be actualized and zoned to the southeast. We want to be zoned to the southeast to eat, dine, and coexist with our Igbo brothers in the southeast. A word is enough for the wise. Ishiawale.